Charlie serving? Oh, I look at you, don't worry.
I know. I want her to hear what I'm saying to her while she's playing so she'll know what I'm saying when I say it.
Alright, back again. Had my noodles. Watched a couple videos. And I need to turn this around now. See how bad it fits. I don't expect it to fit great, but you know, you never can tell, it might. Now this is going to be the bottom of my shelf, or whatever you call it, my angle shelf. That will be the bottom of that. So I'm going to take it, lay that over there. And this, I got the wrong one. Oh, this card. I got the wrong one. It even says good on it, and I just tossed it aside. Oh yeah. I'm happy with that. Very happy. That fits nice. I'm very pleased with that. Whew! Now, you guys are a little bit far back, but I think you can see enough what I'm talking about. This part here, this shelf, the part of the shelf, is going to be split right here, and that's going to be just screwed down. The rest of it's going to be screwed and glued. Mainly because this, when I want to take this bench apart, this will let me get into the screws that are attached to this part. So all I'll do is get in there with that little screwdriver and go to town. So that's what I'm going to do there. This still needs to be a little shaped here. That's where I had that spot where I had to go in at an angle. But other than that, this thing looks great. I am thoroughly impressed with this. I am really impressed. I couldn't have done no better if I was a professional. Alright, you guys have seen me work. You guys have seen my tools. I don't know what else to tell you. This is how I do it. This is how I work the magic. Alright, well, I have the main part of the sheeting down, glued and screwed. I spaced out the screws, you know, that many, that's far apart, I guess I should say. But it'll play fine. It is glued, like I said. I glued it first, and I put the rest of the screws in. That should do very well for that part, and leaves me, just like I said, with the shelf for the tube tester. Alright, there's the, again, there's the shelf I've got going so far. Got these all lined up. Got the ends are glued on and then screwed back in, so it should dry or cure in that shape, I'm hoping. And once that's done, I can mount it, take the bottom off here, and mount the shell or the frame into the opening here. And then the last step will be to put the floor, the cover, whatever, back on, and probably I'll put another set of screws here across. I do have some blocks to go back in the back of this to, you know, strengthen that in the middle. So I'll have probably a screw there on top and bottom too. So that'll work. But it is going to have to set up overnight. Now the rest of it won't have to. Once I get the shelf mounted in this position where it's going, I can do the rest of the gluing. It doesn't matter then. But I wanted to get, I probably will, when I come back, I've got to go pick up Kylie here in a minute. But when I come back from that, I'll probably glue those blocks on in the back, and I have those ready to go in the morning also. Those have to be clamped, obviously. Alright, Miss Kylie has been picked up, and in fact has been picked up from here, so she's on her way back home. And this is the last process I have to do before just leaving it sit overnight. As you can see, I have clamps on each side there, and those are clamping those little, whatever you want to call them, braces for that center. And they should work just fine, I think. So that will sit there like that and cure really well. And once that's done tomorrow, I can go ahead and take that top off and mount the shelf like I want it. I say it that way because I'm not really sure how I want it. So let me turn this down a little bit. It's louder than me, so you know, when it's louder than me, that's a problem. I want to be the one that's on the center of attention here. Anywho, that's what I've got going. So that's that, and I may go ahead and post this. I told you I think that this was going to be the last video, but you know me, I can't help making videos. I just love to make videos. So that's going to do it for me. Again, next step will be to put that in place and put the try it out, make sure it's going to fit. I probably will use a clamp or something like that to get it where I think I want it, and then put the tube tester on it to see if that's where I want it, and then go from there. So that's the plan. So much for that, huh? Alright, another 2-minute update is complete, and now we are going to sign off and say sayonara.
That's all, folks.